lovable, compassionate, huggable.
Like, wow.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Stanton, and I'm Morgan's mom. I was born in Yonkers, New York, and then I moved to Rockland County when I was 3. And my first job was working for Bamberger's in Nanuet, New York, and into the management program. Bamberger's was the old, or is what is now Macy's. And I was going to follow the fashion world and become like, you know, a sales manager for a department, maybe move up to store manager. And something just changed for me that I realized that I needed a change, and I didn't see myself as doing that anymore. And then I got like an interim job at a computer company because a girl I met at Macy's, her father owned the company, and he offered me a job to help as like a office assistant. And I worked there for a year, and then this application came up for a purchasing assistant for a fragrance company in Totowa, New Jersey. So that started a whole new world for me, and that was like in 1988. And it was really exciting because they worked internationally. They were owned by a company in France. I was exposed to so many different things. And that job, I really did very well as a purchasing assistant. And at that moment in my life, that's when I also met Morgan's father. Well, I was purchasing chemicals and raw materials for fragrances that they made for fragrance companies. It was natural oils such as patchouli, jasmine, rose oil, sandalwood oil, lavender, marjoram, geranium were natural products that go into fragrances. A lot of the perfumes took the natural fragrances, essential oils. And then there were chemicals, benzoate, propyl alcohol, benzaldehyde. Those are chemicals that were used in the household. They made dish detergent also, laundry detergent. Procter & Gamble was a big client of theirs, Dial. They made a lot of soaps. So a lot of those products took the chemicals. Well, I always had to buy the ingredients for the best price. And sometimes that was hard due to the market, world situations, shortages in certain products, prices going up, oil prices, everything affects chemicals and natural products. Shipping prices that changed, the euro and the dollar, you always had to stay within a certain budget. So that is where I really learned a lot of my management and used that business degree that I had in college. Yeah, at the end of 1996, 1997, that's when I became a single mom. Things just changed in that direction, and my boss, the support of my boss and the support of my family, and having a young child and becoming a single mom when she was only like a year and a half old, I just kept flourishing. It wasn't easy. There were some, rough days, but everybody chipped in and helped me succeed. And I actually, again, just did better and better. And then I got a new job, which was closer to home. I left that Givaudan job because they were also moving into a different area, and I didn't want to go that far. So I then started at a company called Bushboak Allen right in Norwood, New Jersey. And I remember Morgan coming to work with me sometimes and being in my office. And I was offered a sales job, no longer purchasing, to be on the other side of the desk. It was called Man USA. And that's where I got a lot of experience, and I got to travel to France. The first trip I took was a training course that I had to learn because they were one of the companies that I used to buy from, the essential oils. So now I was working for one of my old suppliers, and it was an opportunity of a lifetime. They were very good to me. I worked there for 3.5 years. That's a tough question. I love my life. I feel very blessed that I was able to have 2 beautiful children. I'm glad I experienced the careers that I did, because I think, and also becoming a single mother and not planning that, no one does, but it made me stronger. I believe in a way that it happened when it did, and that the quality of memories and time that I spent with Morgan was just wonderful, and it still is to this day. I don't think I would change a thing, and you have to make the most of every day.